obviously you have the debate. We didn't have the second debate that was actually a town hall. And, now we have this final debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. And I got to say, I don't know what I was expecting for this. But it was a showdown.
It was definitely tense, but I don't think it was that exciting to watch. It was kind of the same questions, the same. I mean, it was kind of the same thing as the first debate. It kind of felt the same thing, but there was no interrupting, which was really good. That's really big. No, they didn't really interrupt each other ever. And the moderator had, I think, mute buttons or something like that.
They had mute buttons, but the studio had the mute buttons. It wasn't the moderator. And it was like you had your uninterrupted 2 minutes, which between that, if the other candidate would become muted. But then they had these like sections where you could talk to the other person, interrupt them as much as you wanted. It was
in the response stage, they could kind of interrupt each other, and they did.
Right.
But I would say, as far as who won, I would think Trump probably every time. I mean, you can really tell who wins these. It's kind of going to be Trump every time because Joe Biden just doesn't have the same.
Well, we are biased.
We are biased. We're very biased. Don't listen to us. If you're finding your final decision, I mean, I'd be honored. But yeah, I would say Trump won for a couple of distinct reasons. Trump is just generally better spoken. He's more smooth. He's more fluid.
Trump is a good debater. Trump is good at pulling your pants down in front of everyone. Trump is really good at that. He's good at telling you that you're wrong. And
who built the cages, Joe? Who built the cages, Joe?
Right. Listen, there's a lot of, and I can't believe I'm saying this. The election is next Tuesday, mind you. This comes out on Monday. And the election's next Tuesday. There are still a lot of undecided voters. And I'm going to be honest with you. There are a lot of they call them the silent majority. They just don't do the polls. They don't talk on social media. So it gives the aspect of, oh, well, Biden and Harris are winning. It was like what happened in 2016. The silent majority took over. But this year I'm a little nervous because I'm not going to lie to you. There is a lot of reasons not to vote for Trump. And there's a lot of reasons to vote for Trump.
Well, what would be some of the reasons to not vote for Trump? I honestly can't think of that many besides fear of him being a racist.
No. This is the biggest thing, Isaac. Donald Trump made a lot of promises in 2016. One of the biggest things was he's going to drain the swamp, lock Hillary up, a lot of these things. And to an extent, he's done what he can to drain the swamp. He's done what he can. I mean, he actually, as soon as he won the election, he said he's not going after Hillary Clinton, which I know pissed a lot of voters off. Because these are the criminals in Washington. We, the American people, want to see these people behind bars.
We want to see justice served for their misbehaving, because it's bad. They're doing serious crime.
And I see a reason why people wouldn't want to vote for Trump, and that's because this year alone, with all of the all of the riots, all of the vandalism, that has a lot of people uneasy. Because, I mean, in America, when the commander-in-chief, and I get it, he's doing what he can. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say everyone's on Trump's side, because he has a lot of pushback in Washington. But to a voter standpoint, say in New Hampshire or in northern Maine, they're going to look at it like, this guy's a commander-in-chief. And America looks like a third world country. It looks like riots in Argentina.